Tri-City King Corso, was good, man. Been on vacation, man, chilling from the camera, you feel me? But we back at it, man. We finna get to this paper, man. Show y'all what's really good, man. First few topics I want to touch on, man. There's a lot of breeders out there, man, just jumping in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, you know, it's a cool game and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it really takes time to master your craft, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, like, there's a lot of people out here saying what they got and what they get and what they doing, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, you really can't count on something when it ain't your product, man. And what I mean by that is you can't really I see a lot of people jumping in the game and starting their breeding, but just a heads up, you know what I'm saying, for my locals, even people that's out there in the world that's listening, you know what I'm saying? You wanna master something, get good at something, man, you gotta create it yourself. So with that being said, when you out here breeding and creating dogs, that product, when you take your dog, the dog that you purchased from somebody, to another dog that you purchased from somebody, that'll be your product, because you created that. You put those dogs together and you made those dogs. So as far as like people just getting out here, they breeding, buying dogs and then breeding them, and then, you know, just saying, oh yeah, I produced this and I produced that. Okay, you gotta go from that dog that you produced. You can't go from somebody else's product and say what you've been doing and you know, just promoting it like it's your product, because you really using somebody else's product and putting it out there and representing it. But at the same time, when you buy a dog, you don't know shit about that dog. So you gotta learn that dog before you just go out there and just put the dog out, you feel me? So a lot of people need to, I ain't gonna say what nobody need to do, but we should, as breeders, those are things we should know, because a lot of people don't know that. They think just because they put dogs together, they bought dogs and they breeding dogs, that's their dogs. And yeah, it's your dog, but that dog that you produce, that's your product. That's what you live off of. That's what you can gain your respect off. That's your area, what you put in the game. So yeah, the dog game is epic, man. And it's like everybody want to be a part of it. I love that. I love seeing everybody getting their hands with, but it's a hard job, man. It ain't just no overnight thing. Like, you just want, people think that just because they jumped in the game, they spent some money, that it's time to get paid. But it's trial and error in this game. That's with everything. But you're gonna take losses, you're gonna take gains, you know. But that's part of the game, man. But I just like to let people know, man, take your time, man. Don't rush it, man. Master your craft, man. It's a lot of breeders out here, man. And it's getting where it's overpowered product. Like, it's too many puppies out here. It's like everybody is making it a fashion now. Breeding is a fashion show. You need to start having fashion shows around here, man. You got a lot of people stepping the game, man. I'm proud of a lot of people, man. I see a lot of people changing their life, man, and man, doing some major things with these dogs, man. It's like, man, you got a heart for it, you got time, you got, man, it's a passion, man. It's crazy, man. I really like it, man, because it's a game changer, man, because it can make your life way better. It can stress you out, you feel me? But it's a big major thing, man. Another situation you can touch on about, man, we could talk about is man, as far as with the dogs, purchasing from different breeders, dealing with different breeders. Man, it's times like you gotta know who you shopping with, who you dealing with, the type of person it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get to really know your dog. That's what I always say. You gotta know your dog. Like, give it some time to grow and understand, you know, before you just go out and purchase something and then want to put it out on the streets and make the world, you know, happy, but you got to know what you're selling. So with that being said, what I'm meaning is, as far as when you get a dog, you don't know what this dog can do. This dog, when it turns a certain age, he can snap out. This dog can turn a certain age and develop some type of cancer. This dog can turn a certain age and just do a whole 360 on you. Like, you gotta know what you're dealing with, man, because, man, it's a risky game, man. And I see a lot of brothers that I probably, we ain't never get to talk no one-on-one, but hopefully they'll check this video out and understand, like, okay, yeah, those are things that I should look into, or, catch up on, because it's a lot of topics that people don't know that, man, it's a hustle, but at the same time, it can be a scam, it can be a pushover, a get over, whatever you want to call it. So know your breeders and who you dealing with, man, because it's a lot of fake stuff going on too, man. A lot of fake stuff, man. I've seen a lot of unhappy breeders that purchase dogs, and I even been in those situations where I did business with people, and it's been out of town, you know what I'm saying? And you can't get right to that person and contact them, they hide and dodge from you, but yeah, they scam with the dogs too, man. So be careful out here, man, what you doing and how you doing it, man, because every breeder ain't official, man. It's a lot of snakes out there, man. It's a lot of snakes, man. And I ain't the perfect man that got away with everything, like far as just every dog that I purchased been successful. I've took losses. I took some screw ups, man, where I got jerked by different breeders, but a lot of time, man, it come with the game, man. So I mean, you could take it another way, or you could just, take it as, I took it as a learning lesson and kept it moving, man, because you can't react to everything, man, because especially when you doing on a positive road, you got to know, just like, I don't want a customer to ever feel like that with me. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to be straight up. All my customers, man, I hope everything is well with you, because I check on them time to time. It's a lot, so I really can't check on everybody. I can't call the world, but I check on my people and make sure make sure they dog's doing good, make sure, everything is all right with them, and, so on. But that's another part of the game that people, man, you gotta, man, that's something that you want to learn and look into, man, because it's a risky game, man. Yeah, I started off breeding dogs, man. I was breeding dogs, man, when I was probably like literally 9, 10 years old, man. I didn't know what I was doing, I was just putting a dog with another dog, but they was a full-blooded breed, like it was Rottweilers. So back then, I was young, you know what I'm saying, and I wanted a big aggressive dog. And back then, Rottweilers was popping. Like, that was the hottest thing out. Like, I think so. Like, everybody had pit bulls and German Shepherds and Dobermans. I think the Rottweiler was like the aggressivest dog ever owned. And I just felt like that was the breed of my choice, and that's what I wanted to do. But that's all I could afford. Or my daddy put me in the game with that. I was a kid, man. Selling dogs, a few hundred. I ain't know what I was doing. No paperwork or nothing. Man, that's a part of life though, man. Like, I've been doing it so long, man, and it's like, now that I deal with these cane Corsos, I bought my first cane Corso in 2008, man. And man, I was so happy and proud, like, man, this was my dream dog, because as a kid, I would look through magazines and books and just be like, man, I would see the Rottweilers, I would see the German Shepherds, the Dobermans, the Bull Mastiffs, the English Mastiffs, the French Mastiffs. I seen all the dogs, and it's like, when I see a cane Corso, it was like, it would be on the top of a page, like, new or $4,000. And as a kid, I always think like, man, when I get rich, I'm going to get one of those dogs. I'm going to get me one of those dogs. And, you know, I wanted it forever. So when I finally got a hold of it, it was everything that I thought it was. So that's what lead me up to what I am now. So, yeah, Cane Corso, Connie Corso, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a true breed right there, man. That's my dog of choice, man. Protection, good working dog. You know what I mean? Um, uh, a lot of people use them as show dogs. They got show dogs. You know what I mean? I don't plan on going to any shows. I mean, I'm staying in my lane, man. Like, I like working dogs. I like being at home safe and relaxing and don't have to worry about anybody just coming to your house, knocking at your door anytime, and just visitors. It keeps visitors away. That's one great thing about them. That makes you want to get one ASAP. Like, oh yeah, I don't want any company, man. I don't need anybody just visiting, just unwelcome company just knocking at your door. Any relatives, family members, just you know, you want to be at home alone, man. So this is the breed of choice, man. This is what you want to have, man. Now, when I say show, I mean like AKC shows or the CCA shows or whatever it's called. Like, I'm not into that, man. I mean, I do local shows. I go to like bully shows and you know, shows like that. Local people throw shows. I might show up, you know, show my product off, show what I got, what I'm working with. I'm really not into showing, man. I'm really more hands-on with my dogs. Like, I deal with them every day. This is a thing. It's a lifestyle. This is what I do. So, I mean, like, I'm not really doing this for any fame or anything like that. And it's like, man, I wanna have like the best product out there, like aggressive, crazy dog that's controllable. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people get aggressive dogs and they can't control them. Oh, my dog's bite. He bites. He's crazy. He does this. He does that. Yeah, but can you control him? That's the thing. Can you control him? That's what I like. That's what my focus is on, is like to have the best aggressive dog that's controllable. You can cut it off like a switch. Like, go crazy and just say no, or snap your fingers and he stops. You know, that's amazing to me. And I'm pretty sure people would love to see that, man. So, yeah, that's more of my thing, man. Not really just the pretty dog that can, you know, prance around in circles and, you know, I'm more into that.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.